outside looked like it was about to collapse, but inside it's no different from other basilicums.
We remodeled this room. We couldn't possibly welcome the goddess in such a filthy place. We typically don't use this room for guests, but I'll make an exception.
Question! Is the CPU gone right now?
Not just now. We've not seen her for nearly 3 years. We're concerned something's happened to her.
So we can't talk with her about Avenir. Is there anything else we can help with?
We'd like the assistance, but we have no solid proof of Avenir's activities due to many reasons.
What about Xion's factory? It was totally crushed by Avenir. That's a whopper of proof.
The Parliament will go and conceal the entire incident. If anyone defies them, they'll be driven away, like us. Their military and political might is engulfing Last Station from both sides. We're thinking of a countermeasure. As soon as we can find a connection between Avenir and the Parliament.
We worked with Avenir a few times. I remember a Basilicom member substituted once to explain our job to us.
Oh, that's right. They were saying scary stuff like dead or alive for some monster tissue and stuff.
If that's true, the equipment made from the monster's tissue could be our proof. If only we could get such a thing.
All those mechanical meanies are Avenir's product, right? I'm sure they'll poop one out if we keep busting them up.
I don't know the odds of such a peculiar drop, but that's the only way to go about this.
It sounds like a lot of work. But if it's for justice, I'll do it. Even small efforts can be the seeds of great success.
Thank you for this invigorating discussion. We'll await your return with the hardware and expose those cretins.
Haven't we, been here before?
It's near the facility Avenir asked us to work at before. I thought they'd release a robot if we walked around suspiciously.
There are way more bad guys than before. Hopefully we won't get bonked before we can get what we're looking for.
I didn't think about that, really. Well, whatever. I'm sure we'll be fine.
We didn't find it. Do we have to, like, backtrack to all the previous dungeons on this fetch quest? Say it ain't so, Iffy.
It ain't so. Let's go back for today. I'm tired.
Wait! I see someone over there!
Greetings, little ladies. Fancy meeting you here.
This is no coincidence. Avenir's solicitor and a robotic sidekick. You know, it's probably difficult to have completely automated robots throughout Last Station.
You're keen as usual. All of our larger scale machines are controlled remotely.
Then you've been controlling the robots? All this time and forever and ever? Is it a motion controller?
Yes. Also, yes, all this time. But from now on, that's up to you.
Remembering what you did to us last time is pissing me off. We're taking you to the Basilicom to confess your wrongdoings.
We haven't found that hardware yet. We should interrogate him about it.
I'll chat more this time around. It's why I'm here. I've started to question the motives of this company. I've come to help you take Avenir down.
This is too good to be true. If you're trying to help, why did you attack us with your robots?
To see you without seeming suspicious. I'm still an Avenir employee. Great benefits. I had to look like I was following orders.
Well, whatever, said the blind man to his deaf dog. You're gonna bring Avenir down, and that's that, right?
can't forget what he did to us. How did you hear about Neptune? Why did you try to get rid of us?
That was the company's order. I was told to keep you girls busy while they raided the Passe factory.
Your story makes sense, but that doesn't mean I'm convinced.
I'll give you the hardware you're looking for as proof. You want it, right? I'll even testify against Avenir.
Awesome sauce. That'll give us a fighting chance against Avenir. Still not convinced, Iffy?
You know what happened before. This is just an odd turn of events. Can we really trust him?
There's no reason to assume otherwise for now. Why not leave it up to the sanctuary?
Sanctuary. Those people are at the old Basilicom, right? Please take me there. I'll tell you everything then.
Excuse me, am I at the right place?
You betcha. It's a small place, but please scoot yourself on in.
I wish Xian could hear you say that. Anyway, what did you do with the solicitor? Kick him out?
No, he told us everything. We also got the hardware. We're still wary, but we've gained something we've been searching for. We'll require your help on the day of the raid.
For real? I mean, it's the enemy base and the most important day, you know? I guess, like, why wouldn't the heroines be there?
I doubt they're heavily armed, since the main building is in the city's center. Still, we should take precautions. We'll start on the day of the Tech Expo. Most employees will be there, but the rep, Sunj, won't.
The day of the expo? We can't do it then! We've already promised Xian we would help her.
Don't worry. We should have it all wrapped up by the time the expo starts. So you'll help us, won't you? We're counting on you, girls. Thanks for coming. Look, that's Avenir's main headquarters.
Whoa! I can tell from here it's brimming with enemies. They're really giving off a villainous vibe.
Looks like they've already abandoned their wholesome corporation front.
They must have sensed the sanctuary was coming. Isn't it odd? Why wouldn't they try to cover up evidence this time?
Ooh, I've seen it on TV shows before. They shred and burn paperwork and rub big magnets on their computers, right?
I understand the words you speak, but they make no sense. Let's press on and deal with what they have in store for us. Please, our primary goal is to capture Avenir's representative, Sunj.
Sunj, give it up already. As a man of many vectors would say, resistance is futile.
Hello, we've been running into each other a lot lately. Oh, you've transformed. Unfortunately, Sunj is not in his office.
Solicitor? The hell are you doing here? This is the least favorable outcome.
What's that supposed to mean?
We expected Sunj. I can't believe we were tricked. What are you doing here anyway?
The president went to attend the expo. I'm here because I figured you'd come. Do you know how much trouble it took for me to sneak all this way?
What do you want from us? Why were you waiting here?
Because you would come. I wanted you to leave the rest to the sanctuary and go to the Tech Expo. I stayed here to tell you everything, so you would do that.
What? What's your game?
Game? I've made my point. All I can do now is sit back and observe the results. I've manipulated everything from the start up to this point, ever since I heard about the console war 3 years ago. I chose a small company on the verge of bankruptcy and created a bond between them and the Parliament.
So you're the founder of Avenir? Or what? Just who are you?
I'm the head of an extremist guild from Louis. We're believers of last station's Lady Blackheart. She only does everything. Our objective is simple. Neptune. We are to defeat her warring rival from the ancient Console War.
Console War? I'm sorry, that rings no bells. So, Avenir was just a means to get to me, right?
Yes! I created Avenir to develop weaponry that gathers all the advanced technology of last station. That weapon awaits you at the Tech Expo. You should hurry. It will not obey Sunj. I also added some features to the weapon. Something regrettable will happen to the Expo attendees if you don't make haste.
I hate the notion of listening to this prick, but we better hurry to the expo, or else!
Let's leave Mr. Solicitor to the sanctuary people. He won't escape anyway.
Your efforts will be for naught. I'll end all of this drama.
This is a pretty grim scene. Can't you stay in your magical boob girl mode? You're making things more difficult.
Aw, it's so exhausting. Where is everyone? Is this what the Tech Expo is usually like?
Looks like everyone's already made their escape. It's empty and creepy here, even though it's all lit up.
I'm more goosebumpalicious thinking about what's waiting for us up ahead. Shion, what you doing?
Just listening to Sunja's stupid lecture.
Man-made products sometimes provoke unexpected, unfortunate incidents. I've gone through it personally.
Whoa! Look at that robot! Is that what Avenir prepared for the expo?
Its sole purpose is to take down Neptune. It looks like its only function is to destroy.
I do not wish to make the same mistake. That's why I'm replacing all of humanity with machinery. These precise machines made from the imprecise hands of humans. Hey, you are listening, right?
I don't get it. You hate humans and totally dig machines. So you'd prefer dating a bunch of tools?
He can't trust any products he makes himself. He's deathly afraid of hurting someone with a product he created, and he's shouldering everyone else with that fear. Use my weapon to show him how trustworthy a man-made future-proof product can be.
Heck yeah! I'll strike Avenir's robot in its weak point for some crazy damage.
It's not quite our original plan, but this should be the most impressive demonstration ever.
How? How could an imprecise ape girl's machine take down last station's most advanced technology?
I don't know how you two became rivals, but I betcha I know why we won. Shion's weapons are warm, yours are cold.
That's right. I used everything you tossed away to make my weapons, including the human heart.
This is touching, but I wish we could have had a good closing comment too.
Shion and Nep did a good job for us, though.
I don't understand. What was wrong with this?
Well, that's the end of Avenir, huh? All their plans ended in failure. You little girls stopped everything.
Hey you, new type. We got a fancy weapon now. Come on, let's go.
We can do this if you insist, but wouldn't you need a nap first? 2 bosses in a row is a bit... I won't go easy, you know.
Shut it, Nep. She's not here to fight.
What are you doing here? We already beat up the bad robot. You're not needed.
It's not like I came here to thank you or anything. I could have beaten that robot easily. So, well, thanks, I guess.
Huh? What's this?
If I were more careful, this wouldn't have gotten so out of hand. That's it.
So... what do we do now?
Come on, help me clean this up. Let's call the Basilicom. I'm sure the sanctuary is back and operating normally already.
Lady Blackheart, they've come to see you.
Thank you. You may step out now.
It's nice to meet you, Heavenly Consul Patron Unit of La Station. It's an honor to be here.
Nice to meet you. I'm the CPU Blackheart, the guardian goddess of La Station.
Whoa! Hey! You're that injured girl. I would have never thought a goddess could be so young.
I've heard your voice before, but I'm kind of surprised. You look no older than us.
We don't age in Celestia, so that's probably the reason. This is living, so they say.
You're not talking quite like a goddess anymore.
It's just you 3. Plus, we're not strangers or anything. No point in acting stiff and formal.
Isn't it tough being a goddess? I mean, you gotta protect all of La Station.
The work isn't exactly demanding, but it's kind of suffocating since I'm the symbol of La Station. You're all seeking the lair of a strong monster, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're looking for key fragments, but we got all wrapped up in that Avenir dealie.
What is it anyway? Is it really so important? I've never heard of such a thing on La Station.
I gotta get it to save Isti. Someone locked her up and she can't get out.
Isti? Still doesn't sound familiar. I can't help you there, but I can point you to where you might find something useful. But you have to tell me if you find out more, okay? I'm still the goddess after all. Hold it! You'll go no further than this, unless you take me down.
What? Oh my gosh, we were so close to the key fragment. Are you seriously gonna stalk me forever?
This is my last attempt to finish you off. Who knows if you'll ever come back to La Station after finding your key fragment?
You're right. Didn't you really come here because you're just kinda sad and you'll miss playing with us?
No, I'm here to settle this. This has nothing to do with my loneliness or other emotions I definitely don't have.
Wanting to settle this is itself an emotion of sorts. Whatever. It's best to settle crap while you can.
Well, cast no dirt into the well that gives you water, right? If she wants to settle things, let's help her do that.
Son of a bitch, damn it! I lost again! Why? It can be nobody else but me. The true goddess has to be me.
The true goddess? Did someone tell you to defeat me in order to become that?
It has nothing to do with you since you lost your memory. But
Are you satisfied? The 3 of us are a party, but next time we can do this one-on-one, if you want.
shut up! I don't care about that. This isn't over. I'll pay you back for this someday. Don't ever forget that.
fragment. Yay, yay, yay.
We need 2 more to save Miss Isti, right?
Just who is this Isti person? Your explanation is not unlike a coloring book, Nep.
Actually, I haven't heard from her in a while, but who cares, you know? It'll be a nice surprise for her when we save her.
Histoire? Histoire! Did you truly take a goddess down to the world below? How dare you? All this even after sealing you away? Tell me everything you've told her this very instant.
I do not possess enough power to even call out to someone in Celestia. You should be aware of that the most. I did not take her down. She chose to fall of her own volition. She wishes to level justice against your crimes.
It's against Celestial Province for a CPU to directly interfere with the human world for no valid reason. Unless it's a scheduled inspection or an accidental fall, such insolence is unacceptable. Each of them possess only a quarter the power of an actual goddess. They couldn't possibly travel down without your aid.
No, that is incorrect. If something existed that led them to go there without my aid, it was destiny. Something beyond even my control.
No, there's nothing beyond your control. You are the world's everything!
It is true this tome contains everything in this reality. But it does not stand to reason I have free reign over it all. It matters not whether you are human or CPU. Not a soul exists able to control everything in their lives.
You may have a point. You're the most difficult variable to control of all. But, then again, you're meant to be different. You've the power to change this world, and I've the desire to do so. You do know what I'm thinking of, don't you?
No. A tome cannot read somebody's intentions to act. I know only what has occurred in the past.
Yeah. With that attitude, you'll never understand. Which is fine by me. There's no need for you to feel as I do, because you are different. This will all end. When the curtain falls on this world after its final act, this nonsensical opera shall finally end.
No! You can't end this world's opera! Ouchies! Huh? Oh, a dream. I heard Isti's voice, though. Ugh, what a weird dream. Curtains falling and worlds ending.
What's going on? You're way too energetic for this early in the morning.
Hiya, good morning. Sorry for waking you up. Why are you sleeping here, anyway? I thought you were bunking with Iffy.
Iffy's very sensitive to noise, and she kicked me out, saying I snore like a grandpa. So I had to leave. Anyway, let's tidy up and get some breakfast. Iffy won't be happy if she has to wait for her toast.
Ugh, but I don't feel rested at all. I don't want to do anything. Egad, Compa, your hair, it's so fluffy.
Nep, please don't glomp me from behind like that.
Aw, you smell like such a girly girl, too. I want to sleep just like this. Your hair is lulling me off to La La Land.
That's no good. Iffy will be upset at us. Please, I'm not a body pillow for you to cuddle with.
But you feel so cozy when I squeeze you. I could sleep like this anytime, anywhere.
You're both awake? think. Sorry for kicking you out, Compa. We can try again tomorrow. What the hell is this perverted crap?
Oh, that was so freezing! Our lives would have been in danger from a status ailment if we remained in the snow.
Yeah, some energy of some kind was totally getting drained whenever I was all talky. Like, my soul was trying to jump ship.
Are you okay? You girls hardly look layered enough to travel in the snow.
They're just whining. It wasn't all that cold. Does this have something to do with Louise Goddess?
Ooh, nice. It's so warm and cozy in here. I don't know how to explain the difference with words alone. So yeah, to the point. Do you know where strong monsters are around here? We're traveling the world, finding key fragments and fighting monsters.
Why not go to the Central Basilicom, Entremet, if you're curious about monster research? This Basilicom is just a local branch.
There are 2 Basilicoms in Louis? Then there are 2 goddesses? They must be twins!
No. Each city in Louis has its own local Basilicom to govern the area. The Central Basilicom, also known as Entremet, is where all local Basilicoms are managed. Our CPU resides there.
Okay, so if I go there, I can bug them about monsters and say hey to the goddess, right?
Yeah, I'll give you a map to find it. The roads can be a bit harsh, so be careful.